Hey kids, let's go and see what Tango Spice has on the tube. Good morning, YouTubers. It's Joe here from Tango Spice Company. It's Saturday morning, about 9:30. It's February 19th, and the temperature is probably about 36 degrees. But we are heading up to, say 40, 42 degrees today, so it's almost like a heat wave. So we're outside in the backyard test kitchen. Going to be doing some outdoor cooking today. We were looking in the freezer, came across a couple items we figured we might as well just cook up. One was a corned beef brisket. And the other one was just a leftover pork loin. We had bought a big old 8-pound pork loin and we portioned it out, so I got about 2.5 pounds of that left. So we're going to do a 3-pound corned beef and a 2.5-pound pork loin. And the corned beef brisket we're going to do it pastrami style. We soaked it in some water, then going to add some spices to it. I'm going to slow cook it and make pastrami out of it. I had gone to the internet on YouTube naturally and looked up a couple of videos and saw JB at 007 Bond JB, and he was doing an awesome pastrami, and also saw Joe over at Pagongzi, I hope that's how you say it, and he was doing a pastrami on his electric smoker too. Awesome. So we figured we'd give it a try. Pastrami, we'll be using Tango Spice, the Midnight Espresso. I figured a little bit of chipotle pepper, brown sugar, and the espresso powder that's in this should be really good on the pastrami. And for the pork loin, naturally, we're going to use the Southwest Sunset, because we'll probably break the pork loin down and maybe make enchiladas or empanadas or something out of that. So once again, welcome. Saturday morning here in the outdoor test kitchen. Let's get ready to smoke. Okay, so this one is the about 2.5-pound end of a pork loin. We had the big 8-pounder. We just cut it up into 4 pieces. So this is just the piece that's left. A little bit of fat left on the top. So we'll be smoking this down so we can pull it apart and make other meals out of it. Pulled pork sandwiches or empanadas. Most likely empanadas or enchiladas, I'll tell you. Now we're just going to coat it real well with Southwest Sunset. And you can be real generous with this. Now let's get that corned beef done. Okay, so here we have a 3-pound corned beef. I soaked it for a little bit in a pot of water so I could drain off some of the salt. Now we're just going to add a little bit of mustard and some Midnight Espresso so we can make some very different flavored smoked pastrami. So of course it's French's mustard. Whoever said that mustard doesn't have to be yellow to be good? Sometimes it has to be yellow to be good, you know? There, that's nice and simple. And now some Midnight Espresso. Chipotle peppers, brown sugar, ancho chilies. Yeah, an espresso coffee. This should really, really be good. This would be like a breakfast pastrami. You can smell that espresso flavor already. And there we have it. They're both done. I'm going to wrap them in some plastic, put them in off to the side for a little bit, and we'll put them on the smoker in a little while. Well, it's about time to fire up the smoker, and I'm going to use the offset Brinkmann smoker today. And I did make a modification to it last night after watching a video. I saw a video by a guy, Tom at TDJTX, and he modified his offset smoker with by putting a propane outlet in the fuel box. in the wood box. So I'm going to try that just to see how that works. I mean, I'm going to be lazy today. I don't feel like tending the wood and tending the charcoal, so we'll try the propane thing. See how that works. See, inside the box, instead of having the wood and the charcoal, got the propane burner. I took my turkey fryer apart and just used the burner part there. We'll see how that works. And get this loaded up with some nice food in here. That looks like it should work out pretty well. So as you can see, there's still a bunch of snow on the ground, but the temperature looks like it's going to get pretty good, and so we'll just fire up the old Brinkman, get some good food going today. Now we got the smoker setting at about 220 degrees. It should hold there nice and steady. We're going to try this propane thing, see if it works. If it don't work, I yank it out and start using wood and charcoal again. So it's worth it today. I got other stuff I can do, like making some stuffed jalapenos, which we'll be making in a little bit to go along with this stuff. So it's a great day to be out here at the barbecue. Another cool thing about running the smoker and doing barbecuing outside in the wintertime is you can use your environmentally friendly Al Gore refrigerator to keep your brews nice and cold. That's Mother Nature's way of keeping our thirst quenched. So, hey, let's go check the meat on the smoker. Yeah, everything's looking good. It smells incredible. You should be here. We'll be eating some good pastrami here in a couple of hours. There's a whole bunch of little snow people watching us. Check this guy out. Making sure we do everything right. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. The meat's been on the smoker, in the smoker, since noon, so it's 3 hours. I'm going to take it off and wrap it in foil. And on the pork loin, I'm going to just put some sauce on there that we made from apple cider, barbecue sauce, some onions, and a little bit of more Southwest Sunset. Put it back on the smoker and let it sit for maybe an hour, another hour or two. And just, why not? It's a smoker. It can go all day. So, again, welcome to Tango Spice on YouTube. It's a nice winter day for smoking on the barbecue. This is the brisket I'm going to make pastrami out of. Got to wrap this thing up. Well, the sun is setting here at the Sound Beach Tango Outdoor Test Kitchen. It's, I don't know, 5:15. The meat's been on there all day. Well, since noon anyway. It's smelling really great. The neighbors are like, wow, what are those guys cooking over there? So we'll take the rest of this inside. We're going to taste the pastrami. Get some rye bread, a little bit of mustard. Let's see how this tastes. And don't... So there we have it. A little bit of rye bread, some pastrami, a little bit of mustard. I'll tell you what, this stuff is really good. Man, that's tasty. Really, really tasty. So this is the first time I tried making the pastrami on the smoker. You know, taking the corned beef and then just smoking it for hours. And I'll tell you what, this is really, really tasty. Excuse me while I eat. So yeah, you can bet I'll be doing this again. Probably do several of them, and then invite a bunch of people over for a pastrami party. So thanks to all the people who I saw their videos and they showed me how to do this. Once again, from Tango Spice, thanks for watching.